This right here is concerning last time I was on here and we went live. At the end of the chat section, at the end of the live, I noticed some people asking me about what Born Mastermind is doing in terms of his tribal government and was it related to anything that I was saying. No, it's not related to anything I was saying. First of all, what Born Mastermind is doing, he needs to be the original Ben and come up with his own name because there's already a nation with that name. The reality of the situation is he's not supposed to be entering our name into anything where he's going to be bound by a set of rules that's not supreme mathematics. And that's what happens when he makes his agreement. Because everything that he does still has to be approved by somebody who's not us. Now, when we look at the examples that's been set already, right? Right now, we have a law school in Mecca. A law school in Mecca has a governing body that's here to handle the business of a law school. The name of that body is a law youth center in Mecca. And there is a reason why it's not a law school in Mecca. And the fact that he doesn't know that should illustrate to everybody that he is not authorized to be handling the nation's business in that capacity. At the very least, if you're going to make decisions that's going to impact a body of people, you should consult with those people. You see what I'm saying? This is not a brother that we commonly see at the parliament. I don't have no problems with what he's doing. As an individual, if that's what he wants to do, that's peace. But see, he's mixing our science with something that's not our science. What he's dealing with, see, a nation is a group of people for one common cause, right? What they're talking about, nationality, that's a political body to handle the business of those people that's called a nation state. That's what gives you nationality. That's where you get all these ID cards and all these ideas of being citizens. The nation state has a birth record. Nation states have been around for approximately 200 years. Before nation states, you had the feudal system with monarchies, city-states, kingdoms, and empires. So if the nation state has a birth record, you cannot use that to show and prove I'm the original man and that I have no birth record. So like I said, the problem is not with the merit of nationality, what it means, how it's to be used. It's just concerning what we're speaking about versus what he's speaking about. You see what I'm saying? This is in terms of what he's doing, will it work? I haven't researched it. I don't know. He's free to do that. You understand what I'm saying? However, this is just what I'm saying to the brothers out there that may not have the degree of knowledge, right, about why he shouldn't be using our name the way he's using it. You understand what I'm saying? This is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is not anything against him. You know, if you want to go deal with what he's doing, go deal with what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But when you get there, just let him know he's got to be a writer and not a fighter. Because, you know, some of the things that he's saying is not even realistic. That he's got a 5% nation and I'm not in it. This sounds crazy to me. That me, who had the knowledge over 20 years before him, I have to now go through him and be qualified to be in his nation of 5%. See, sometimes we got to step back and think about what's really going on. And I'm not saying that anything devious is going on, but I'm saying we have to think about what we really saying. I was a student enrolled one time. I don't go back to church every Sunday to renew my relationship with God because I am God. So why would anybody in the nation right now have to go through another process when we're already the people that the nation state is supposed to be based on? Like, you have different lands. Pole land. The Poles is a group of people. Pole land is the nation state that was established to handle their political business. What qualification does a Pole need other than their birthright as a Pole? See, you can't negate everything that we saying based on knowledge and wisdom since we was first founded to try to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. If this is our birthright, why do we have to be approved? And who's this person with the authority to approve us? And when you start to think about these things, then you understand that, yeah, Allah said he want to see us in the UN one day. But how do we get there? We're not supposed to sacrifice the principles of supreme mathematics. See, that's what's called being a savage in the pursuit. When you lose the knowledge that you got from the root of civilization in order to get someplace else. So these are just some things for you to consider as you're making your decision whether you want to be a part of this tribal 5% nation. You know, I haven't spoken to the brother myself. Maybe some other people spoke to him that have some insight on it. What I'm speaking on is what I heard from him on Lord Jamal's podcast. One thing I didn't catch on the podcast was which flag is he planning on using? Because if you're using our flag and you're saying that a 5% still has to go through you. See, Yakub means to supplant. Yakub means to supplant. How he come out, whatever he's doing, but I'm telling you a fact that Yakub means to supplant. So if he take our flag from over here and put it over here, and then this is something different, it's no more the same. Like this is a different nation than this nation. Then we gotta consider what's happening. And you gotta consider whether you want to be a part of that. Peace.
Peace.